Some of us have been lucky to have a superhero in our life. Someone who's inspired us, who's pushed us to do better. That extraordinary person who's made us believe anything was possible. In this series, Swans and Superheroes, we delve deep with the biggest names at the Swans. We'll explore their greatest influences, their deepest fears about the future, and their hopes for what lies ahead. From on the field to the quiet moments of reflection off it. We'll uncover the stories that have shaped them from boys to men, from heroes to superheroes. You are 28, lived a big life. Who has been the biggest influence in your life? Who's been your superhero?
My superhero, I got two, if I'm allowed to.
You can have 7.
Beautiful.
Team.
I have 3. No, I have 2.
You have 77.
Mum and dad. I know it's probably a bit...
Perfect.
A lot of people probably say it.
Perfect.
For me, I grew up on a little hobby farm and really just had my immediate family, mum, dad, and my brother, and the sacrifices they made for me to just to get through school and everything to start, but then to obviously pursue AFL. They were happy with absolutely anything but NRL at the time, so they didn't want the head knocks. And then what they sacrificed and gave up for me to pursue that was something pretty special. So they do give me a clip every now and then when I get ahead of myself, but I feel like they've done a pretty good job of raising me and keep me fairly humble, which is nice.
Are you aware at the time how much sacrifice is being made?
Absolutely not. No, not until I guess you start making those sacrifices later in life that I've realised what they actually did, and they arguably gave up their life to make sure I had a happy life, and that's something pretty special, and I hold on to forever.
But what's your mum's name?
Rochelle.
Dad?
Adam.
Rochelle and Adam. Best advice from either Rochelle or Adam?
I guess there's probably treat everyone how you'd like to be treated yourself.
Yep.
That's a big one I grew up with and still try to live by today. Treat everyone equally.
Yeah. What's your biggest concern or worry about the future?
Oh, there's a few.
Go through them. I've got plenty myself, don't I?
No, there's a few that probably shouldn't say because I'll cop some slack for it. But I think probably the way technology's going, it's a bit boring, but
no, it's not, because it's actually my biggest fear for my kids.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of them being attacked, bullied, influenced there.
Yeah, I think absolutely. And this is where I feel like I had the greatest childhood growing up, living on a little hobby farm, lived on 50 acres and had some animals and outside. Never had any technology going up. Never had PlayStation, never wanted to do schoolwork either, but we're always outside playing with the cattle, the dogs, the chickens. Like my brother and I run around the backyard and out in the paddocks, and I feel like that was the best childhood you could ask for. And then obviously coming to the city where you're just so consumed by it all, and it's only getting worse. So hopefully it somehow does a 180, but I can't really see it happening.
Are you affected by social now? Are you one that looks, reads, and then fluctuates mood-wise?
No, I'm generally pretty good, I think, and living in Sydney with AFL, it's generally pretty good. You don't cop as much up here. If you still definitely cop some, but I think the way it's going in terms of a lot of people's income comes from social media. So, and that happens with footballers and influencers, whatever you want to call it, obviously. So, I kind of buy into it, but also trying to put it away as much as I can and get away from the phone.
There's plenty of people in the world that are inspiring. If you could meet one, dead or alive, you've read about, seen, observed, spend a night and pick the brain, who is it?
There's a few, once again, probably a bit controversial, but I won't go that way. I'll go more sporting hero of mine growing up, probably more so later in life, was Kelly Slater.
Oh, wow.
Loved him and what he did, and just the longevity of how consistent he was over so many years. And that's kind of where I'd pick his brains as to, was he a maniac with how diligent he was, or was he a bit more sort of relax and kind of go with the flow sort of thing?
How long is your existing contract?
I'm going to have 4, including this year.
This is for a 10-year extension. Okay, whatever number you want. If you can say superhero, super excited to be the superannuation partner of the Sydney Swans without any stutter, it's a 10-year extension at the number you choose. Superhero, super excited to be the superannuation partner of the Sydney Swans.
Superhero, super excited to be the superannuation supporter of the Sydney Swans.
You've
Was that
got to
pretty
give
good?
it was really good.
It's close. Did I get it?
The only difference was partner and supporter. Can we give him the extension?
Supporter, it has to be supporter because I'm adding to it. Surely that's harder than partner.
Adding. 5 years.
4, is that all I get? 5? You've halved
got
it.
4, that gets to 9. How old are you now?
Too old. 28.
Yeah, you're going to be like 37.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Really hope you liked this episode. If you did, stay tuned for next week's on Instagram And don't forget to vote for your favourite superhero of the week online at the Swans website to win a corporate box experience, all thanks to the team at Superhero, the official superannuation partner of the Sydney Swans.